Kevin, Red Living Philippines. I actually have some surprisingly good news. We just found this out over the weekend and they started today, or yesterday actually, Monday, it's Tuesday. So, in my neighborhood, this was private property. Let me turn it around. All this property where the dirt road is at was all private property at one point. The gentleman that lives in this yellow house, him and his brother lives on the other side, they owned it all. So the concrete road ended where the neighborhood was, and this was private property that they slowly sold and parceled out, so it wasn't really connected to the city. I even had to pay to upgrade to get my own wire, because my air conditioners took up so much juice I had to buy a bigger wire, what they use for their main line. 2 amp wire. I think it was only a 6 amp wire, and it actually broke a couple times from too much heat. So they're going to take this road, they're going to connect into the drain into there. They're giving us drainage, and then they're going to pave this road, so I won't have a dirt road anymore. It's in an afternoon. The workers are taking a break. They're making pretty good progress. This is only the second day. They've got all the way down to our property, and then they're going to cement this one. And actually, I'm not sure if they're connecting it into there. I'll have to ask them. So here's the work crew having a Coke break. There's the drainage pipe we had put in. We had it connected in. It goes under the dirt kitty corner across this dirt road and up along the wall. Hey everybody.
Sir, what's your YouTube channel?
Red Living Philippines.
Red Living Philippines.
Retired every day. So the thank you. So we got a car coming through. I'll have to step to the side.
Red Living Philippines.
This could be a separate drain, and it might just start there and run off over that way, or they're going to connect it into the main. I don't know. I'll have to ask. Fill you in at a later date when I do an update on the progress. So they're going to start this first section and finish it. They got the concrete blocks, and then they're going to put concrete covers over it, and then pave the road level with the top of the blocks of the trench. So our ditch will be a closed ditch instead of an open ditch. We'll have to redo this plumbing a little bit out here. We got the main goes into the house. The water meter. This one that's painted where it comes up, steel pipe, that's the main. And it splits and comes back out on the other side and runs back over to the other side of the driveway where there's another spigot. So there's 2 spigots on this line here. One inside over there, one inside at this end. They're going to break all this stuff up and redo it on our driveway. Not into the yard, but just what's out here. I believe up to the front of this. Or it might be back a touch to where this wall at. I don't know. It's going to go all the way down here. All the way to the end of that road. This is Raleigh's place, the rest home. He rents it to his relatives and stuff. There's a pool back there. You can see where that corrugated metal is. Got a liner in it. He just built those new homes over there where you can see the new doors. Fresh, let me see if I can zoom in on that. Oh, the other way. Sorry about that, folks. There we go. Had to get my nail on it. Yeah, those are the doors. That's his new rest home building. Bring that back out. We got a basketball hoop in there. A Nipa hut. And then there's the main, the original rest home. And that other house is an add-on. There's a resort in here. It has karaoke and whatnot. They do, I don't know, family reunions. I don't know if this is the parking area. There's a sign that said parking back here. I don't know what used to be here. I don't remember this being open. Last time I walked back here, there were some goats down here. Cheerful Homes is on the other side of that. It's a bunch of row houses. I should take a walk out there. Looks like they got some construction project going on. Either that, it's storage. I'm back down here at that camp.
What?
3 days later. This was the actual work camp of the people building the road and the drainage. But now I have the bad news. First I gave you the good news. Hey, we're getting a road and drainage upgrade. Now the bad news is it's been put on hold and possibly canceled because the look across the fence here. You can see just up over the wall. It's there's row houses over there. I don't know if you can see that. Anyhow, they don't want to put the drainage through their wall right here. They said they built it and they don't want them putting a hole in it and running the drainage through because there is drainage on the other side to connect to. So the project is put on hold, but let's check out the progress and hopefully they resolve it because the drainage was to be here on this right hand side walking back towards the work. The workers were here all week. There's three of them here right now tending to the work camp. The rest went home because it's Sunday. That's their day off. There you can see the cement mixer right there that they were using. Let's walk back down in front of, just past our house, see the progress they've made. So the first half of the film, of this video, film is not the right word, video, homemade video, was they set that camp up Monday and Tuesday and marked out the dig. They had a line and stuff with I won't say survey, but they laid out what they were going to dig. They started digging Wednesday, and Thursday was when I filmed the first half of this video, Thursday afternoon. So they worked Friday and yesterday, Saturday. Today's Sunday. I'll be editing and posting this video. Of course, when I say edit, I just rough cut everything because I'm not a travel vlogger, a fancy vlogger. I'm just, you know, showing you what I'm doing here to friends, family, co-workers, anyone that stumbles across the channel and has a slight interest. Talked about Raleigh's rest home resort. That's for family. So that Cheerful Homes is the row homes. The original one is where this wall is on this side and goes out that way. And then the ones on the other side of that wall down there go this way, and that's where the river where they run the don't want to use the term sewage. I guess the water runoff, like the sewage in the U.S., you know, from the streets and whatnot, the gray water, they run it into there. And they have one up here that goes across this way, out that way, that wall, and they want to run another one down here and out the other end. But now they're in a disagreement with the people that built the wall, even though they're gonna just break a small hole into it to do the work for the drainage and then patch it back up. So they're gonna up channel it, because right now it's just the barangay captain, which is lower on the totem pole than, you know, say the Mabalakit governor. So they're gonna try and up channel it. But this is how much progress they made since I last filmed Thursday afternoon. This is Friday and Saturday's work. They're getting the drain roughed in, and then they'll concrete the bottom. They're following our, let's go back, our drainage. Which comes out there, and then we ran that plumbing. We have a bunch of it in the driveway, like a bunch of pieces that were buried under here that ran into the drainage trench out at the end of here that I'll show you. It'd have been nice to have a drain and a new road. I don't even know if they're going to put the road at this point. I guess after they finish this drain, they're done, unless they can come to an agreement. They've got their drainage there. I don't know if that's sewer or what. Or if that's just gray water. The good part about this, even though the road doesn't get fixed, all this water, there's another one at the other end, run into the road and leave a mud puddle down there. You won't be driving through a mud puddle anymore because they have the drainage. They're going to connect this in. Somehow they're going to connect it in. They might use our pipe that's buried under here that goes from there to here. This is the drainage that goes out to the other end of the fence over there. This one runs all the way down and outside the other side of the fence into, there's a, like I said, there's a, I don't know, river drainage out that way, not immediately over the fence, but a little further out. That being said, hopefully they can come to agreement and continue on with the project so I get a paved road and drainage all the way around for everybody to benefit in the neighborhood. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're a subscriber, thank you. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Leave a comment, thumbs up, thumbs down. Have a wonderful day.